I see a big shift in your path. I see you switching channels from a very lunar path to an extremely solar path, the path of the butterfly. And there's been this beautiful white butterfly just fluttering around. And I'm watching it right now. It's just fluttering all around, just dancing. And this lightness is the kind of lightness within the reality that most do not dare to experience, and most do not experience. But you are receiving, as I pull the Hierophant. First card was Two of Swords, Nine of Cups, and the Hierophant as the butterfly is still here, still dancing right here. And I'm seeing that as you're moving in your reality, you're really noticing where any tension arises, and you're choosing not to engage in it. You're moving like the butterfly. You're moving completely at peace. You're moving in complete alignment with your original self. You are not moving in dense reality. And because you are moving in this peace and allowing that peace to guide you, you are manifesting in your quantum reality and drawing in through your natural presence, not your forced energies, or not any forced energies. So you're interpreting your reality as the Hierophant, but you're moving out of lunar paths that actually were keeping a reality constricted, and your reality constricted. And as you have been moving to higher and higher lightness, you're continuing to receive confirmation in your reality that the path of the butterfly is for you. The butterfly is still here. Two of Cups. So we have two twos here. So through this energy of you allowing peace to be your standard of living in a way, and not engaging in lower dimensional frequencies that are binding, that are restrictive, you are magnetizing a lot more into your field. You are magnetizing a lot more into your field. I can see you moving. Interesting, but you are on the path of the moon right now. As you're going through this, as you're experiencing this, you are still on the path of the moon as you move from the lunar frequencies to the solar frequencies. But what I'm seeing is you are the hermit on the path of the moon. So you are holding the light and the lantern, which others can experience through you and see in you as well. You don't have to be directly a teacher or a mentor, but just as you're moving through life in your light, just naturally in your organic unfoldment. Okay, and this is leading to a realization for you as the magician in your positive one vibration, in your so allowing yourself to be in that lightness is something that you have had to move through many experiences in order to earn within your being. You've released and alchemized many energies in order for you to feel your peace. And through that peace, as you're moving in the frequency of the magician, you are now performing alchemy, but it's not for yourself. This alchemy is more in the expression that your avatar is choosing to take on within this incarnation. It's your creative alchemy of your self-expression. And I'm seeing that through this alchemy of your creative expression, your Eight of Pentacles and your work, your abundance, is being channeled through all the multidimensional vibrations that you choose to allow to move through your vessel. And this period is really about not allowing the constrictions of what should be. This is an energy that I'm seeing within where and how you're moving into your new realities, is that you're abandoning what you should do for what your spirit is truly calling forth in the moment. So this is relieving actually tremendous pressure within the being, and it's also calling forth for you higher levels of abundance through you shifting this within you, through you allowing yourself to move on the path of the butterfly and to move away from lunar frequencies that once were more enticing and attractive to your being. And as you embark on this, and move forward in this, this becomes these energies which are flowing through your being and moving through your being more like an artist, more like a creator that's fully allowing yourself to resonate and emanate without constriction, without restriction, and allowing yourself to move moment to moment without the layers of identity that were once restricting your avatar. Okay, and this is directly going to bring down in your field what you actually desire to experience directly from aligning with yourself in your original light, not putting filters upon yourself, not thinking that you should be doing something else, allowing the full force of your momentum, and force not as enforcing, but the life force, your life force, your momentum to move through you unhindered. I'm seeing something that was incredibly binding, that was connected to your soul's work and your mission. A conflict, a deep conflict that was associated to only the wisdom, understanding, and life experience that you have. I'm seeing that being totally liberated from your field through you standing in your power of the path that you've walked. Standing in your power of the path that you have walked. And allowing that frequency to move through you, effortlessly. Okay, I can see that this conflict was arising through the way that you felt you were being received or not received. And through the demolishing of the associations that are connected to collective beliefs and belief structures about how reality can function and how it does function. For example, I see a collective of beings that were trying to place a veil over you specifically. Okay. And the reason this was occurring is because your energy contains such a purity of, I see it occurring through all of your lifetimes simultaneously. That in every single incarnation that you have had, this consistent vibration of your purity goes through each incarnation. And because of that purity that is not easily digestible from beings who have so much to clear, there was a subconscious collective arising in your field that was placing a veil, almost like a net, trying to subdue and minimize your light. Okay? Okay, this is interesting. Some of these energies were conscious and some of these energies were unconscious. Okay? Both were playing out. Both were creating a resistance in the field, which were hindering your organic expansion. So that did not stop you from unfolding. That did not stop you from unfolding. 9 of Wands. And now when your light manifests itself, it will have an effect that is it's hard to describe the effect that your consciousness will have as you expand in a greater way than you ever knew was possible. So this will be for the beings that continue to flow your energy forward and continue in the work. That your reward will be 6 of Pentacles, Princess of Cups, 9 of Wands, underneath the 9 of Cups, the Hierophant, the 2 of Cups. Your reflection is a miracle of your expansion, is a miracle of the devotion that you have been I see you as a priestess that is caring for a temple in ancient Egypt. And I see you as the priestess of that temple. And I see you in ritual, and I see that the devotion through each unfolding of the various incarnations that you took form, you took shape through. In deep, deep, silent, unspoken devotion, where only very few came into contact with you. Okay, I'm seeing that you have been... This is specifically for the divine feminine. I can see that, but if you are if you are, right, in a masculine embodiment, then this is pertaining to a priestess within your environment or your beloved, that through all the alchemies that have been unfolding for her, now she's flowering. Okay, now she's flowering. And what felt like a late flowering couldn't be a more perfect timing for this soul's evolution, for your soul's evolution. Or if you're tuning in as a masculine, for her soul's evolution. It's like you're not late for your blooming. And I can see specifically that you've been extremely divinely protected through your journey. And what felt like very slow unfolding for you as a priestess, as a witch, as a shaman, as a revolutionary being, that your evolution and your spiritual development have been protected, hidden on purpose, and that is not a negative thing. You have been protected, you have been guided very specifically, and to trust in that, and to trust in your divine footsteps, that you are always connected to your heart, and that your heart is guiding your steps, and to know that your deep devotion is never okay. I can see okay, there's something here about the witnessing of your devotion. Okay, so okay, allowing yourself to witness your own devotion. Allowing yourself to witness your own devotion will be healing for you, okay? And you witnessing your own self, you witnessing your own devotion throughout time and space, allows you to rip this net open. You're ripping this collective subconscious and conscious net open. And you're saying, I'm sorry, but I'm here for my mission. So make room for me. Make room. And I see you. I'm seeing this massive whale, this beautiful whale with all these rainbow colors. And I'm seeing you swimming through this net that's been ripped open by you, and swimming through it, and finally opening this seal that has been felt to be closed, that you felt to be closed, that you thought maybe that was destiny, but you are ripping it open, and you're swimming through it. This is a huge relief, a huge relief. You as the hermit. It's been you the whole time. It's been you the whole time. Okay, I'm seeing very specifically and very clearly as I pull. Okay, if you see different things crossed out on my cards, it's because certain cards I've gone through an alchemical process with, and this card from the adjustment, I feel adjustment isn't really a proper name for this card. It's, for me personally, I'm actually using the deck I use. So this one is called I Am Vigilance. And what was arising right before I pulled this card, and it's about you keeping your frequency so clear by, specifically, I see you not tuning in to energies which are not pointing you back to yourself. Okay, because there are many frequencies in the collective that will pull you more out of yourself than turning you inwardly. Okay? I can also see that you don't have a separation between inwards and outwards. It is one for you. You are in unity with the totality. You are not separate from inwards and outwards, and you embody this clearly. But what I'm seeing is, as you are vigilant, allowing vigilance to be your heart of hearts. Okay, and many beings associate vigilance with fear states. Okay, they see being vigilant as being fearful, but vigilance is bliss. Vigilance is your alignment with the totality of you without sacrificing any of you at all in any moment. It's your awareness as the self. And so keeping your channel clear is about your attunement to your own frequency, your attunement to your channel, your attunement to your message, to your mission, and allowing that to be your central focus at this time. Because now you're swimming through that opening, you're on the other side of it now. So all of those alchemies have already taken place. Now you get to create freely, removing the shoulds out of the equation. So from your freedom, what will you create today? From your joy, from your bliss, from your vigilance, which is not getting swept up in any energies that don't embody who you really are. This is what vigilance is truly about, abiding as your naked essence. So you broke through. You broke through to the other side. You're on the path of the butterfly now. So what negativity can be projected on the butterfly? None. Which means what? It means you are in your power. It means you can create from joy. It means you can create from your strength, from your seat of your power. Enjoy it.